I wasn't tasked to come here to keep the status quo.
Having served as a multiple-term senator and as former director of agencies such as Guam EPA and the Department of Public Works, Joanne Brown is no stranger to controversy. But at the Port Authority, she's seen things she's never seen before.
Unfortunately, there are others here that don't have as visible and as public positions that the average person out there will know who they are. And because of that, they've been able to build their own little kingdoms here. And I will say that. I will say that to you or anyone else. Build their own little kingdoms, wheel and deal the public asset of the public here and the people of Guam here at this port for their own agenda.
Brown says she noticed that there was a pattern of employees taking leave without pay for long periods of time without working consistently, but expecting the port to keep their jobs on hold for them. The GM says there are layers of issues at the port because there's been a history of these practices being accepted, something she attributes to the lack of stable management at the port, as there have been 11 general managers in the last 10 years. Since Brown came on board, she's issued more adverse actions in 6 months than in the past 2 years she previously served as director at Public Works. Matter of fact, she was brought in during the highly controversial termination of several port employees for their alleged role in a scheme to defraud the government of Guam and then cover it up. And while she's received criticism for the number of adverse actions and cleaning up house at the port, Brown disagrees with claims that have been made that there is a climate of fear and retribution.
It's unfortunate that they've interpreted it that way. But I will say that I've sensed very much, in some cases, a resistance towards that. But if you think not doing your job, if you think coming to work drunk, if you think coming to work on drugs, if you think not performing your job properly or because of your actions causing a danger to yourself, to other employees here at the port, damaging port equipment, if anyone thinks that finding that acceptable is creating a climate of fear, then I don't agree with that. But you have a select few, like I said, that I think have been catered and coddled for quite some time and feel that they get to keep that way. And, me and other people in management are getting in the way of that.
At the end of the day, despite the criticism of her leadership and allegations of a climate of fear and intimidation, she remains port strong and recognizes and appreciates the hardworking employees who come in each and every day who do their jobs and do it well. Brown saying the ultimate mission is to make the port more efficient and effective. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.